All right, what's going on, everybody? So, if you guys watch my TikTok, then you will already know that I don't really like where my weight is right now. I'm, it might not look like it, right? It might not look like it by any means, but I am 175 and I go anywhere from 175 to 178. Now, when I first found out I was 175, my initial goal was to stay under 175 and obviously also try to lose weight and maybe get down just to 170 or somewhere in the upper 160s. Um, Now, I have on multiple occasions been over 175, which is not where I want to be. That's not where I want to go. That's not where I want my weight to be, and I definitely don't want it to be worse. I definitely don't want it to get worse. So this is a long video. It's gonna probably be a rather longer video than my other ones because this is rather something serious, and this is also something I want to address with you guys because I want to share it, because I feel like this is something that I can share to really anybody. So I decided to do something about my weight, and I have a friend who knows about this because I've talked to him about it times in the past before. And recently he gave me the suggestion that I should just simply work out, right? You know, every day have a set amount of goals for yourself, and every day try to do a certain amount of, push-ups, curl-ups, a certain amount of seconds in the plank position, a certain amount of, jumping jacks, not necessarily jumping jacks, but, whatever the case is, just do a certain amount of it. And every time you do it, try to meet your goal and or exceed your goal, because, you want to be able to see progress. You want to be able to see progression. You want to make sure that what you're doing isn't just for nothing. Like, you want to actually see the changes in numbers and the increase of how many push-ups you can do, the increase of how many curl-ups you can do, or whatever the case is. Whatever you're doing, you want to see an increase of it, right? So I will show you guys what I decided to do, right? I took a screenshot of my notes every single day after school and or every single day at night. I will work out, right? I ended up doing a certain amount of push-ups, which was 15 to 20. And my goal was to do 15 to 20 push-ups, and I ended up doing 16. My goal for curl-ups was 20 curl-ups, and I did 20 curl-ups, so I did meet my goal 100%. And my goal for the plank position, for, how long I could hold the plank position for, my goal for that was to hold it for 60 seconds. So I held it for 60 seconds. So I met every single goal and I did what I thought I could do. And to be honest, it really made me feel good about myself. So as you can see for the screenshot, I have my push-ups, curl-ups, and plank position, as well as what my goal was, and as well for how many I did in the end total. And then I have my monthly goal and my weekly goal on the top as well. So the screenshot that I just showed, those were really my results, you know what I mean? Not necessarily my results, but every single day I do it, I'm going to document what I do, right? I'm going to document, what type of workout I do, what type of little thing that I do. And then I'm just going to add my goal, and then in the end I'm going to add what I ended up actually doing. Now, the thing that I wanted to talk about, and the thing that might sort of get to people, not get to people, but the thing that people might end up questioning, well, how do you get your motivation? Like, what is your motivation to do this? Why do you want to do this? How are you doing this? How do you maintain this type of energy where you want to do something and you can actually grind your way up to get there? Like, how do you keep that motivation? How do you keep that want to get to your goal? How do you keep that want to meet your goal and possibly exceed your goal? Well, my answer to that is honestly focus on what the end result will be, right? For me, after I found out that I was, 150, or well, not 150, 175 plus pounds, after I found that out, for the first time weighing myself in a while, way back, a few months ago, I ended up actually doing something about it. And, well, before I was basically starving myself and noticing that the number was kind of going down a little bit. And that's not really what you want to do. So it's now that I'm sort of starting to do something rather more serious about it. And my motivation for it is honestly know that there's going to be a positive end result in the end. For me, I don't want to be 175. And in the end, if I keep doing what I'm doing, I know that in the end I will no longer be 175. And I know this for a fact because my friend ended up telling me that he lost 10 pounds, because he was working out and because he kept on focusing on the positive stuff that he would get out of it rather than, the negative stuff. Another thing that I try to look at positively is just the want and the feeling of being accomplished, right? Everybody likes feeling like they did something in their life, or at least I do, right? I like to sit back knowing that I did something right for somebody, or I like to sit back knowing that I did something right for myself. And this is just something that I want to do, right? This is my goal. This is what I want to accomplish. I'm going to look at all the good things and I'm going to grind my way to the top, you know what I mean? I'm just going to do what I have to do, and I'm just going to focus on what I have to do. And if I end up losing track somehow, if I end up getting knocked off the rails or whatever you want to call it, I have to I have to get motivation to get it back. And in order to get motivation back would be to again focus on the end result, right? Go from me, I can easily sit back and quit, but here's the thing. I can easily sit back and quit, but it's hard to get back up to where you want to be, and it's hard to get back up to where you initially were in the first place, which is why you don't necessarily want to quit, right? Um, if you progressively let yourself slip, you know what I mean, then it'll be hard to get back up to where you once were up here. You know what I mean? If you're all the way up here and you're slowly going down, and you catch yourself right here, then you'll get back up here to where you once were way faster than if you just kept on slipping and slipping and slipping and slipping all the way down here, almost to the point of no return. So, honestly, in conclusion, don't quit, right? Always have a goal, always have a reason to why you want to do stuff, um always have a reason to believe that this is right for you. And obviously this is right for me because I don't like being, 170, 175 to 178, all fat, no muscle. Like I would like there to be some muscle in the mix, which is currently what I'm trying to grind for now. So honestly, don't let yourself quit. Don't let yourself fall behind the cracks. Make sure you catch yourself, right? It's always okay to slip up here and there, but make sure that you're capable of doing what you have to do in order to get yourself back up to here, because you don't want to be sitting down here, right? You want to be up here. And motivation is honestly the way to get there, and it's honestly the way to keep yourself there. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing in order to exceed my goal as well as keep my goal. And if something happens where I feel like I have to record, then I will record. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I will keep you guys updated on anything that happens. But until next upload, I will see you guys next time. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for your time. Peace.